Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I haven't filmed in a while. I actually recently just moved, so I was busy doing all of that and settling in. So now I'm back and I'm going to be reviewing today the Huda Beauty Glowish line. This is her skin tint and the bronzer, and I'm really excited to be playing with this today, so let's jump right in. My face is nice and prepped. I didn't apply any primer because I want to see how this actually applies on its own. I'm going to be applying this with a brush on one side and my hand on the other side. I don't tend to gravitate towards sponges, so I just find that sponges really just soak up all the product, which is why I'm going to avoid them altogether, and I'm going to apply it true to what I would normally apply on a day-to-day basis. She does have 13 shades in this line, and they're supposed to be flexible and meet or match a multitude of shade range, like I think 3 or 4 within a certain category. It's basically meant to cater to most skin tones. I've picked up the shade medium tan. It does come in a squeezy tube like this, which I like, and once you open it up, it does come with its own pump. I really love the packaging. I think it's nice and fresh and just really travel friendly, and I'm gonna pump this right on my face. I don't know why I'm so scared. I'm taking like a tiny little bit at once, but I'm gonna blend this out with this brush, and this is the e.l.f. Putty Blush Brush, but I love this for foundation. It's also a really good brush for bronzers. So upon first application, I can see that this is matching my neck, but overall this is not a bad shade match. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so this is with one side of my face done with just one layer, and as you guys can see, it has just evened out my skin tone, giving me a really nice glow. It does give me a little bit of that Charlotte Tilbury slash Auric sort of feeling, and the consistency is, I would say, a little bit thicker like the Auric glow. So on this side, I'm going to just apply a little bit more and blend this out with my hand. It's definitely like a creamy, thick texture, and it blends out really beautifully even with my hand. Just going to go ahead and apply a little bit more. So even with the fingers, it applied really well. It just blended right into the skin. It's looking really nice and fresh. It's not leaving my skin feeling like greasy, but it's just given me a really nice healthy glow. Like, this is beautiful. I really like it, and I actually prefer it with both methods, whether you're using a brush or your fingers. Either one will work great. I do think this is going to soak up a lot of product if you use a sponge. But then again, it depends all on your preference. I can see my skin showing through. I can see that it's giving me a skin-like radiant finish, and I actually like products like this. And you can apply this underneath your foundation, mix it in with foundation or a serum, and then apply it that way as well for like a nice light overall layer for, you know, every day. So far I am liking this. I'm going to move on to the concealer, and then we're going to talk about the bronzer. I don't have anything new for concealer. I'm just using my RMS Beauty Uncover Up Concealer, and I'm just picking this up on the same brush, and I'm just going to apply this underneath. I'm definitely not trying to highlight underneath my eyes. I just want to correct my under eye circles just a tad bit. Mercier translucent powder to set. Okay, next for the bronzer, I'm going to be using this one here. It comes in 5 different shades, but how cute is this packaging, and just the layout and the pan. Like, I love the swirls, and just this design just makes it seem like as if it's like hot chocolate with cream or like latte. It's just so appetizing. But it's also very beautiful, and it's really thin as well. I like how thin and compact this is. I like the color scheme, everything. It's just so nice and fresh. I picked up the shade Tan Light. It does come in 5 shades, I believe. And let's go straight in with this. I'm going to be using a Sephora Pro Angled Diffuser brush because I want to be a little bit strategic in placing this. It's a nice angled brush, and I just go in like this. And oh, it's given me a really nice, like almost like a contour. Let's try it this side. So right off the bat, I can tell that it's very soft. In terms of pigmentation, it doesn't have a lot of pigmentation. There is no kickback on the pen either. And it's giving me a really nice soft bronzy contour. It's in between a bronzer and a contour, which I really like actually, because I don't like bronzers to be too orangey or too warm. I tend to stick to the neutral bronzers anyways. So this is really nice. It's nice and lightweight. It's actually layering really well. And I like this. And it's so smooth. It's blending into my skin really, really nicely. I'm going to just add a touch of blush just to bring it all together, and I'm using the Patrick Ta cream blush here. This is in the shade She's So LA, and I really like the shade because it's like a nice, almost like a burnt um, reddish pink. I can't describe it, but it's a really, really nice shade, and it flatters my skin tone really well. And I'm going to be applying it back here. Do you see how beautiful that looks on my skin? It just gives me like that nice sunburnt look, but without it being too red. So I went ahead and completed my brows. I'm just going to be really quickly doing a very simple eye look to go with this face, and I'm using the new Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be just going in with the shade up here. This is the shade Lavish. I have another video coming up featuring this palette, just gathering my thoughts, doing a couple of looks, doing some eye swatches, so stay tuned for that. But today I'm just going to be quickly using this shade right here. It's a nice neutral brown, beige, and I'm very carelessly slathering this all over my eyelids. I'm just taking that same shade underneath my eyes as well. I'm going in with my current favorite mascara. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you guys want like really lengthening, fluttery, fluffy, detailed lashes, then this is the mascara for you guys. Wow, I really, really like how this eye look turned out. I haven't played with that particular shade by itself, and it's so beautiful. It's just that perfect neutral sandy beige that I love for like an everyday look, and I don't quite have a shade like this in my collection, so I'm so glad that I have it now, and I will be using it a lot more. For the lips, I'm going to be keeping it simple. Huda Beauty Combo. This is the shade Sandy Beige in her lip liner, and the lipstick is called Rajah. It's like a nice beigey nude. This is definitely a look for people who like that really nude concealer type lips. I'm not digging it. It actually makes me look really dead. So I'm going to be going in with this Milani lipstick. It's almost like a gloss and lipstick in one, and applying that. And hopefully, yeah, it will neutralize. Okay, wow, wow, wow. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, and if this is not bronzy, I don't know what else is. This is so beautiful. I just love everything about this makeup. It's so natural at the same time, but it's just giving me that goddess vacation vibes. Everything applied really, really well. I really love this product. This is so, so nice. I do think though that if you have something like the Charlotte Tilbury or the Auric Glow Lust, then it's going to be the same thing. I don't necessarily think that you need to go out and repurchase something like this, but if you don't have anything like this in your collection, definitely go for this. And the bronzer is another thing that I really, really love. This tone of bronzer is really hard to find, especially for somebody who has neutral olive skin tones like I do. I tend to usually find bronzers which are either too orangey or they're too red, and this is a perfect happy medium. This actually is like in between a bronzer and a contour, and that is mostly what I look for in a bronzer. It's more neutral, and this just made everything look cohesive, pulled everything together. Same thing with the Patrick Ta products. Like, everything about this look is just so amazing. I really, really like it. And my skin is just looking so dewy, so glowy, and this is no primer underneath and no highlighter, and the glow is still coming through. Like, can you see this? This is so, so beautiful. And I'm in love. So that's it for me, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. As usual, if you did, leave me a comment down below. Like this video. It really helps to boost my channel and reaches out to more viewers. And if you'd like to see more of this, which I do have more coming, by the way, now that I've moved into a permanent place, I will have more consistent uploads. And if you'd like to see more of these type of videos, then let me know down below of what other products that you want to see me reviewed, and I'll do my best to deliver. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!